Okay, still talking about the health insurance mandate. Mike's, your point in the last video was that taxes must be about raising revenue and they can't serve other purposes, citing an old Supreme Court case under Taft to that effect. And you also state that it doesn't, this requirement doesn't affect some economic activity, it regulates inactivity, and that renders it unconstitutional. Congress doesn't have the power to tell you you must do something. They can only regulate activities that are already in progress or would happen without them making them happen. So first, to address the point that taxes are about raising revenue, first there's the Marijuana Tax Act of 1937. This was the first act in the United States that regulated the commerce, all commerce involving cannabis in the United States. It was structured as a tax and had the intended effect of curbing that industry. In fact, that was the effect of it. Second, I can't pronounce the name of this case, so please forgive me, U.S. v. Kahriger, Kahriger, 1953, quoting directly from the ruling. This concerned a tax on gambling revenues. Here's the ruling. The fact that the tax has a regulatory effect upon wagering and brings about a result that is beyond the direct legislative power of Congress does not render it invalid. Sounds to me like, that was 1953, by the way, so it's after the case you cited. So Congress does, in fact, have the power to use a tax to regulate economic activity for some purpose other than raising revenue. So that's one. Second, going back to the economic activity question. First, I disagree with your assessment that healthcare is an intrastate thing. Under this new law that you can buy across state lines, as I said before, you're going to have these exchanges that are going to take place between states. And even if the activity of one buying healthcare only takes place within a state, it can still be regulated if it is bought, if it affects commerce that occurs across state lines. Lastly, to address your point that it affects inactivity or regulates inactivity, look at it this way. If you don't have health insurance, you are getting your health care on taxpayer dollars. You're going to the emergency room, you can't pay for the health care you receive, taxpayers are paying for it. And this tax levied on people who use that service is taxing them for using that service. And if you don't take advantage of that service, if you buy your own health insurance, you don't have to pay this tax. Under that interpretation of the way this tax is structured, it is a perfectly reasonable use of Congress's power to tax and regulate. Thank you. Back to you.